Well, hello there, my beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I am Lady J, and I want to welcome the one and all of you to my channel. If you haven't been here before, I like to talk about the overview first for the month of April, and then we'll go in depth at the first week. And then everything after that is going to be 1 week at a time, letting you know what's coming up so you'll be better prepared. All right? And I post once a week. Perfect. So let's go ahead and light a candle just to get the vibes going here. All right, gonna light this candle. This is called Positive Energy, so I really like it a lot. I'll set it down over here, and I'm going to light some sage while we talk for a minute about what's going on this month. There's some messages coming through for all 12 signs, and the message is that we all need to pace ourselves because there's a lot of intensity out there, especially with those eclipses and Mercury retrograde and stuff. So we will need to be patient and pace ourselves. And the special message just for you Aquarians, don't take it personally. I'm just bringing you what I was given, and that is that you shouldn't maybe share with just everybody, okay? Maybe you gotta pull back and keep certain things to yourself, or maybe only share with a very small part of your people, right? Just sharing that. I don't know where it came from or why it came from there, but that's what I got. So I have pre-programmed all the decks for you so that we are ready to go, and let's go ahead and get you a card for the month, for the stone, right? Let's get you a stone card for the month. All right, so let's go ahead and splay these out. Aquarius, 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 April, April, Aquarius, April. It's right in here. All right, perfect. So now I'm going to go ahead and set these cards aside. And we have, Moldavite, Transformation. Very nice. I love this card. It's very much so about big, beautiful energy, making things different very fast, lots of things happening. The molecules in your life are getting excited and moving around very quickly. So this is can be a very grand transformation. It's funny because I wear Moldavite sometimes. I wear it for weeks on end when I want things to start to change around a little bit or get more interesting, right? And sure enough, it always works. So if there's any part of your life that's a little on the humdrum side, all you got to do is bring a little Moldavite out, and it will indeed bring things to a head, change things around that were ever so dull. Things will begin to transform. But you may not always be able to control which way they transform, so just keep that in mind as you go. So it's a little bit of a firecracker in your life. All right? Be aware of that and be prepared. Transformation is assured, just you can't control what it turns into. All right? Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this deck, which is also pre-programmed for you. And we're going to go ahead and lay it out. We'll have 4 weeks this month of April, and we will be doing the 3 rows as per usual, which is the first row is where we are. Second row is what's blocking you, and the third row is your solution. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and lay these out. There's always room for growth and change and movement, so it's always exciting. But yes, knowing that you can't share it with everybody is always interesting. It sort of makes you wonder, is there a hole in the bucket? Meaning, are people taking the information and taking it elsewhere? Or is it just you leaking energy in a direction that you don't need to be leaking it, right? So let's look at, I'm sure it'll come out and be clear here. So let's look at the first week of April, being March 31st through the 6th, which is going to be this week. And then we'll go in depth on this week at the end of the video, all right? So first off, let's talk about this briefly. Patience. Oh my. Yes, indeed, Aquarius, it's going to be important for you to bring out that patience, the kind of patience it takes to grow plants, right? This person is growing a plant from a seed, which is, oh, such a slow process, but it can be brilliant, and it speaks to about a 2 weeks for whatever you're working on this week will come to light. Oh, come to light in 2 weeks, right? This is 2 weeks over, and you have light. Fun. I like that. So that's fun. I like that very much for you. So your patience will pay off in 2 weeks. Just do the thing you do, water the seed, give it the light, and walk away. All right? Give it the food, the water, the soil. Nurture whatever you got to do to it, but don't pull and tug on it. Just let it do its thing. All right? Cool. The next card is where you're blocked. We're talking about your sacral chakra, your second chakra. Your creativity may be blocked a little bit this week. It doesn't mean that it's wrong or bad. It just means you're not feeling that creative this week. All right? So not going to do any major works of art this week. No, not writing a new novel, not doing a fantabulous outline. That's okay. It doesn't. Every week isn't a creative week. But just know that and be prepared to just let somebody else take the lead if you got to decorate a cake, okay? So the next card down is going to talk about the foundation and achievements, all right? And we are, your solution for this week is being very focused on your house. Your house, your home. This is very 10 of Cups. In the Tarot, it feels very much like everything around your house is doing really well. Everything around your house is getting taken care of. This particular week, there's maybe you've been getting work done around the house, right? And that's why patience has been key to getting it taken care of. But now it's going to be all done, and you'll be feeling much better at the end of the week, okay? So keep that in mind. We'll go in depth on this at the end of the video. But let's talk about the next week over, the 7th through the 13th, all right? Spiritual strength. You are definitely pushing yourself in a new direction. You're expanding your understanding and appreciation of religion or spirituality. I certainly, some people may be specifically turning towards religion or getting closer to religion, and that's that's fine. Or I feel like investigation is in order. Someone wants to go deeper here. Not all Aquarians are going to relate to this statement, but some will. This is a general reading, so just be aware that some of you are going to want to go a little deeper into something, so you might want to get a book and learn some stuff. Yeah. Some of you may find yourself a guru, others may not. But just be aware that it's a choice if you get involved with gurus, but a book would be helpful before you go for the guru, all right? Walk in with a little information under your belt before you grab on a guru, all right? Where you're blocked, prosperity beginning, okay? So there's not going to be an opportunity for you to germinate any seeds this week, all right? So things are not getting super awesome or fruitful this particular week. No matter whether you're reading the book and getting new information, you're just not manifesting anything right now, okay? So breathe and know you're back to patience. Back to patience. And once again, we have a seed. So we have a seed that's growing into this beautiful fruit, but we're not there. It's blocked, okay? So not a lot of fruitful stuff coming your way right now. You just got to wait. You got to plan a thing and then let it go. Plan a thing and let it go. Let it be patient and let it grow. Let it grow. I love that. Not let it go, but let it grow. All right. Cool. Triumphant success is coming your way. It doesn't have to be attached to these things right now. The things that you're working on, right, can still be working in the back while you're having another success of some sort. And that's awesome. Good job. You know, it's important for you to have those triumphant successes and appreciate them and know what you're doing there. That's good news. Good job. Well done. Now, the next week over, being the 14th through the 20th of April, this is all happening during the week of the eclipse. So that's super fun. No wonder you're feeling a little spiritual. Whoa! because you know the moon and the sun together make blah, so that's fun, right? Cool. Now, we were talking about the 14th through the 20th. Light. Hello. We are creating light. We are having light. We are having, you are light in this situation. So this is super cool. All your patience has paid off. You're coming into the light. Everything is brilliant and beautiful and lovely. Things are blooming and blossoming and coming out of the ground like they're supposed to. I love that for you. Good job. I feel like a lot of success is coming out of this card for you. And that's wonderful news. All right. We have the area of sacrifice, which is a block. So if you're putting somebody else first in this situation, it's going to block you. If you're giving up something that you want, it's going to block you. You are intended to shine as bright as you possibly can this week, okay? So do that shining thing. Be that person who is focused upon you and your own light this time. It is all about what you're wanting to do this time. Don't step backward or dim your light for somebody else. You need to shine as bright as you possibly can right now. This is your moment. Do it. Yeah! Excellent. Sacrifice will block you. Stop, stop, stop. Don't do it. Oh, I'll just sit back here while you take the reins on. No, you're not doing that. So you're all done sitting in the back and letting other people take the bows that you earned, okay? Because now you're ready to move on. You are going to shine as bright as you possibly can, and you're going to move on like a freaking comet. Hello. Oh, look, 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 look. The next week over, you're a comet. Hello. So that's good. I like that. You are ready to move forward. Your solution in all this situation, when somebody says, I'm sorry, can you just take a little step back? So-and-so needs to be a little bit brighter because politically we want that person to show up a little more. We want them to get the bow on this one. And you're like, no. And as a matter of fact, no, and I'm out. So you're going to take your own bow, knowing that it's politically inappropriate per se in some stupid situation that you've begun to shine as bright as you possibly can in. You're going to go in, you're going to take your beautiful bow, and you're going to say, you're very welcome. I'm so glad I was able to do this for you. And I retire. I'm out of this situation. I'm going to go do something else now. Bye. Because you need to own your light. Don't dim your light. And if they have to get rid of you because you shined as bright as you can, don't worry. Other people will be dying to scoop you up, okay? So you will be scooped up anyway as you move forward and move on, because you shine so brightly, everybody wants a piece of that. So don't worry, all right? Now then, the next week over, the 21st through the 27th of April, accelerated emotion. Look, there's that comet I was talking about. Yep, things are moving quickly. You cannot stop it. It is a very Eight of Wands card for me. It speaks to abundance in its own right. You are bringing about your abundance. Good job. She's even acknowledging she's bringing in her own abundance by watching her own tail fly. Good job. Oh, look, obstacles and challenges are obstacles and challenges are blocking you. Go figure, right? This isn't going to be a big deal, because while you're watching this beautiful comet fly, there's little bits of it right here. All these beautiful little bits of shining light are twinkling at your toes and showing you where to go, okay? You have stepping stones even as you have obstacles, okay? Don't let anything stop you from moving forward. You have accelerated motion. Stay in it. Stay in it. There will be obstacles. You will just leap over them, like nothing. It will be a no-brainer to jump over this. Hello, goodbye. Perfect. And what's your solution? Getting the big picture, the picture of the whole universe, which, hey, you're already getting the big picture right here. You started out with a light. You're shining as bright as you can. People are trying to block you from shining as bright as you can. You say, no, no, no. I'm as bright as I'm going to be, and now I'm out. Bye. You come out, and things are moving. Boom, boom, boom. Obstacles that are simple to get over. Boom, boom. Because you are the big picture. You are part of the big picture. You are light. You are part of the big picture. This is so much all tied together. These 4 cards are perfectly beautiful all together, even when it's an obstacle or a challenge. I mean, who can hold the light back? Who can stop the motion of the river or the ocean or a comet in the air? You cannot stand in the way of that. It's unstoppable motion, okay? That's you. Obstacles and challenges. Really? Really? I don't see it. Because you've got the big picture and you're moving forward with the big picture. Excellent. Love that for you. Aquarians, you are rocking it out hard in April. Okay? Super coolio. And if things are a little weird, you've got your Moldavite for transformation, which is a perfect, beautiful grenade. Haha, for any situation that seems a little not on the move like it's supposed to be. You just kind of set it up and send it on its way, all right? So I've set those cards aside as I do, and now we're going to look more in depth at the first week of April, which is the 31st of March through April 6th, all right? And I have this section of the Alleyman's Tarot in for all pre-programmed and ready to go for you, lovely Aquarians. We're going to go ahead and add a few cards. They will all face upright. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. It just means I don't read them upside down. And they're no bad cards. Don't be alarmed by anything you see, all right? So let us look now at what's going on more in depth, all right? The first week, we're talking about you were planting seeds and coming up with a plan and waiting patiently and watering and fertilizing and playing with your seeds and trying to get things going in the right direction. You're like, okay, I've done as much as I can. Fussing over it anymore won't help, all right? The King of Coins is here saying your financial foundation is square. So whatever this is that you're working on, you have the finances to take care of what you want to take care of. Good job. I like that very much for you. You are able to afford what you want to do. Lovely. And you're going to bring light into the dark, okay? Somehow, some way, this is going to bring light into the dark in your life, all right? So whether it's a simple thing of redecorating a room or something like that, the truth of the matter is that wherever you're going, you're bringing more light to it. It is going to feel brighter and more homey or more lovely than it did before. And that's wonderful good. We like that very much for you. We want you to feel comfortable within your world, okay? We talked about the fact that your creative juices may not be flowing quite right. And that's okay. It doesn't make you a bad person. It just means, not as creative in this moment. It's okay to let other people make suggestions and go with that if you need to. But indeed, we have the Albright here also blocked. And the Albright, if you look at her, she has all kinds of wings coming out of her head, but she's blindfolded, and she has light coming out of both of her hands. So she is really quite remarkable, and it comes out in rainbows from the light in her hand. So she's bringing in light from above, bringing it out through her second chakra, that is also blocked, by the way, and manifesting light on earth. So I want you to realize that, yeah, manifesting light on earth is going to be really hard this week. Just know it and understand it. Don't be mad. Just know that, okay, so I can pay somebody to do what I need to do. I can nurture the situation as best I can, and I can bring light to it insofar as the end result will be light, but I'm not going to be doing all this. All this is a major block, okay? So this is really intense stuff happening, and you're not going to do that, okay? This is a death card here that's blocked, okay? So this version of death is blocked, and this speaks very plainly to how he, this skeleton is having a really heavy emotional response to this new person coming to his world. He's not ready to have this person go, right? So this speaks to this card tells me that you have people on the other side who are not ready to have you join them, okay? So if some of my Aquarians are feeling a little depressed, or like they might want to speed their move towards the other side, or maybe they're missed too much by the people who've gone before them, rest assured they are not in any big hurry, okay? This person here is in no big hurry to have you join them, okay? So you should consider the possibility that if you can turn your focus back towards things are happening here on the home front, you'll be better prepared for what's going on here. We can't live our lives for people who have gone, meaning that if, you know, our parents said, we need you to take care of this, that, and the other thing, and then passed away. And the fact is, it may not be your thing. I've had multiple people ask me to take care of different things in their passing. I had an ex who wanted me to take care of the dog, and I was like, I live in an apartment and I can't have a dog. So the thing was something I couldn't do, and it broke my heart, of course, but it was something I had to do, was to say this boundary is real and I cannot change it just because I was asked by somebody who passed. It's painful, I'm not gonna lie. I was also asked by my mother to take care of her cats, and I couldn't bring any more cats home to my house. I already had cats, so it was a lot. So this speaks to me of a blockage that says, you know, we cannot live what they want us to live, but we should know that they're not in any hurry to have us join them, okay? So if you're feeling feelings that make you want to join them faster, you should talk to somebody, get some help, because I don't want you to join them. They don't want you to join them, okay? And of course, this also speaks to, yeah, I don't think that we have to fulfill every wish of somebody on the other side. They can want something, but it doesn't mean it's true. It will be what it should be. My uncle wanted all of us to have certain things and have certain things stay together as a set, when the fact remains there were three of us that wanted one piece each of the set. So we just separated the set so that we each got what we wanted, as opposed to trying to keep everything in a group like he had suggested they should be. And I was like, nah, they'll be appreciated on their own. Merry Christmas. So we did what we needed to do. It felt funny, I'm not gonna lie. I felt a little sad about that. But it's okay. Everything worked out the way it ought to, right? Okay. So now we're going to talk about the solution for the week. We have the foundation of achievements right here. We are talking about your house and your home. This is very much Nine of Cups. This speaks to how everything is like the rainbow, and the family is together, and the house is whole and solid and right. Perfect. So your foundation is good. We like that. So everything you've been working on over here is creating a nice solid foundation, and it's good. Okay, so yay. If you were having a house project done this week, it's done. Yay. All right, so celebrate that moment, and don't be surprised if something weird happens around your house that's in a good way, right? So we've got some weird ass mystical shit as part of your solution. So there might be something that's unexplained going on around your house or around you in some way that you're able to observe, and you'll be like surprised by it, but not like you sit around and ponder it at any great length. You just sort of far out, you know. It will be interesting. You will notice it, and it'll be interesting, but you won't be upset about it, okay? It might even be a loved one who sends you a little message some way, somehow. I have a friend who finds pennies from her brother. I find puffs of cigarette smoke in my house. when I don't smoke anymore, and I haven't in years, that are my ex. Just saying hello. So it's been interesting to see little moments where little weird ass mystical shit happens, and you feel their closeness, and you get to just appreciate that they're there, hanging out, being around. Like I said, they are in no hurry to have us come, because they like to come visit us. There you go. This card here is the Five of Wands, talking about getting people rallied around to your ideas, and you won't have any trouble doing that as part of your solution this week. Okay, so as you may not be the most creative person this week, but you will find it possible to get people around to your ideas, and that's a good thing. So enjoy that capacity, and that's really nice. I like that very much for you. And you know how I like to talk about those rocks in my pocket, right? So let's go ahead. I have rocks in my pocket. Yep. And I want to share them with you. All right, let's do that. I have black tourmaline, angelite, blue lace agate, and goldstone. All right. So the black tourmaline is a first chakra stone. It's keeping me grounded, keeping me aware that I am still part of this planet, even as I do this cool spiritual work that I do. This is a goldstone, and it can actually work in several different chakras, from your higher heart to your third chakra to your second chakra. And so I keep it in the second chakra specifically because I want it to help me with my creativity, and so I can speak my truth, and in a creative way that helps you. All right. This blue lace agate helping me with my fifth chakra, so I can speak the words clearly so you can hear me, and I love that. Angelite is covering the 6th and 7th chakras, helping me bring the information in from my better angels, and in doing so I'm able to bring that information in and share it through my 5th chakra. Yay, I like that very much. So these are the rocks I have in my pocket. What do you got in yours? All right, let's go get some rocks. All right, so we have a pile of rocks for you. We've got serpentine, amazonite, garnet, and sapphire. Alrighty then. So garnet is a second chakra stone. It's a deep, deep red. I can't tell if you can see that or not, but it's a deep, deep red. It's beautiful, and it's keeping your second chakra grounded and calm. Oh, and right, look at that. That's our second chakra stone right there. Second chakra being blocked. So this will be really helpful this week to help you open it back up, right? Let's open it up, get you grounded, all right? It may not be perfect for creativity, but it'll get you somewhere. And this is the serpentine is very nice stone for your third chakra. It's speaking to getting your memories. Actually, it's like a third and fourth stone, fourth chakra stone, so that's why it's green and yellow. It's a yellowy green, and they're really just bringing these two colors together, and bringing these two chakras together, so your memories are involved in what your heart's desire are. Okay, so a little one's driving the other, so your emotions from your past and your memories from your past are sort of driving what your heart's desires are. So that's interesting. It's kind of like that thing when you're like, I kind of want this space to remind me of my mother, or I want this space to remind me of my childhood. And so you sort of are bringing those things out, and it's interesting to me. So there's a wanting to feel close to those who've passed, or those who aren't close anymore. Excellent. And this one here is amazonite, and it's connecting your higher heart to your throat. So that's very nice. You're able to speak and verbalize your higher heart's desires. Very nice. I like that very much. Your higher heart is the one where you do two things: the male and the female sides of yourself work in your higher heart. So in the female side dreams up what it wants, and the male side actually creates what your female side wants. So perfect. This is good. We like that for you. You're communicating it clearly and it's getting done. Nice. And sapphire. Sapphire is taking care of your 6th chakra, meaning your third eye, and it's helping you see with clarity what you need and what you want, and helping you communicate that. So that's really good news. We like all of those things working together. Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and set these rocks down right here. And I want to just say, you don't have to carry these rocks in your pocket. You can let me know if you're carrying other rocks in your pocket. I want to know because I think it's cool. All right. And by all means, if you have questions about which rocks would be best used for given situations in your life, go ahead and ask. Let me know. I'll respond and do my best to help you. Okay. And if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. Like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm and helps keep the messages going out. I really appreciate one and all of you, and I hope that you will come back next week and we'll talk about the 7th through the 13th. Thank you.